Canada has always produced great strongmen, so it's no surprise that our brothers at number 8 are from here. The Riom brothers are both only 25 years old, so they haven't had the time to do much in the sport yet, but the potential is there and that's why I included them in this list. Gabriel dominated the Canada Strongest Man in 2021, beating Maxime Boudreau. This win got him invited to his first big international contest, the 2021 Show Classic. He didn't place well in this competition, but the experience will benefit him in the long run. His brother Frederick only finished 6th in the Canada's 2021, but his numbers in training are steadily improving. They both show potential, and since they train with JF Caron, we can be sure that this potential won't go to waste. The first American brothers on this list are the Hedge Brothers. The older brother Zach has burst onto the scene in 2015, winning the under 105 Arnold Amateur and the Open class the following year. This qualified him for the 2017 Arnold Strongman Classic, where he finished in 9th place. The younger brother Nick managed to win the 2016 Ultimate Strongman Junior World Championships, beating the likes of Paul Smith, Aaron Beebe, and Tom Stoltman among others. Over his short career so far, he managed to beat a lot of good guys in different competitions. This list includes absolute killers like Graham Hicks, Maxime Boudreau, and the Americans Bobby Thompson, Trey Mitchell, and Evan Singleton. They are still training hard and hopefully we can see them compete in 2022. It was very hard for me to place the Gosling brothers, as they only competed for a short period, and even though they had success at the national level, this wasn't exactly the most competitive era in Britain. At this time, the top 5 Brits got their invites to the World's Strongest Man. They rarely made it out of the heats, however. And on the rare occasions they did, they were sure to finish bottom of the final. This is why it's hard for me to value their World's Strongest Man appearances that much. Especially since neither of the brothers managed to finish higher than 4th in their heats. But they deserve to be on this list, as Rich won the Britain's Strongest Man in 2003 and 2004, and his brother Mick did it in 2005. At number 5, we have the Magnusson brothers from Iceland. During his career, Benny was an elite powerlifter and strongman, especially known for his static strength. His best results come from the Arnold Strongman Classic, where he competed 3 times, finishing in 5th place twice. Benny also held multiple strongman deadlift records and still holds the record for raw deadlift in powerlifting. He won his national title of Iceland's Strongest Man back in 2003. His brother Magnus also competed in strongman, winning the Iceland Strongest Man twice. If you've seen my video about the strongest man from Iceland, you know how hard it is to win that competition. Next up on the list we have the Gillingham Brothers. The oldest brother Carl won the America's Strongest Man back in 1998. In the 2001 Beauty and the Beast competition, he finished 4th ahead of Big Z and Janne Virtanen. He appeared at the World's Strongest Man 3 times, however he never made it to the final. In 2005 he made the IFSA Worlds, finishing in 12th place out of 16 athletes. He also appeared at the Arnold Strongman Classic twice in 2005 and 2007, finishing in 8th and 9th place. His brother Brett was already a 2-time IPF World Powerlifting Champion before competing in Strongman. He managed to beat Zydrunas at the 2000 World Powerlifting Championships by 2.5 kilograms. He was more active as a powerlifter than a strongman, but he competed at the 2002 and 2003 Arnold Strongman Classics, finishing in 7th and 8th place. Their youngest brother Wade also dabbled in strongman, but he didn't pursue a career in it. He is famous for his grip strength, and his grip is regarded as one of the strongest in the world. We are gonna continue with the trend of strong countries because the number 2 on our list are the Lalas brothers from Lithuania. Vytautas is the oldest and the most accomplished of the Lalas brothers. He was an amazing strongman and is among the strongest to never win the world's strongest man. His best finish came in 2012 where he finished second. He also finished in 6th place twice. He won the Arnold Strongman Classic in 2013 and the other years he's competed here he also finished high in 3rd, 4th and 6th place. He won multiple Strongman Champions League contests and Giants Live shows as well as finishing at the podium at countless others. He is a two-time Lithuania's strongest man. His brother Marius is 3 years younger and he won their national title in 2019. Marius was really active at the Strongman Champions League circuit, always finishing very high, winning 2 of their contests. The only time he appeared as the world's strongest man was in 2018. He was second going into the last event, but he lost to Matthias Belshak and didn't make the final. He was supposed to compete at the World's Strongest Man in 2021, but he wasn't able to make it because of the pandemic restrictions. After that, he got invited to the Europe's Strongest Man on a week notice. He performed really well, finishing in 5th place, just 2.5 points off the podium. Hopefully, we can see more of Marius in 2022. But there's more. They have a third brother, Mantas. He is considerably younger than his brothers, as he is now only in his mid-20s. Mantas has been competing only for like 3 or 4 years, mostly at the national level, but especially in 2021 he was dominating a lot of these competitions. If he follows the footsteps of his brothers, he can in a couple of years reach the top level they did. The number 1 on this list is surprise to no one. We have the Stoltman brothers. They have been around the strongman scene for a long time and they were always good, holding the Scottish title for 7 years. But in 2019 they started proving that they are among the absolute best out there. They took second and third at the 2019 World Ultimate Strongman Dubai, and both of them made the World's Strongest Man final that year, Tom finishing in 5th and Luke in 7th. The following year, Tom made the podium, finishing in 2nd place. They participated in the World Ultimate Strongman Feats of Strength, where Luke took the British log press record, narrowly missing on the world record a number of times. Tom absolutely smashed the Max Atlas stone world record with a 286 kilo stone. He is looking to break the 300 kilo barrier in the future. 2021 was the perfect season for the Stoltmans. Tom won the World's Strongest Man and got the British title, while Luke won the Europe's Strongest Man as well as the first Giants Life ever held in Scotland. They are coming into the 2022 season as favorites for most competitions they'll compete in, namely the World's Strongest Man, the Europe's Strongest Man and the Britain's Strongest Man. But, just like Lalas brothers, there's more. They have a middle brother, Harry. Harry's interest in strongmen started in late 2020 when he began his journey of becoming a strongman. He has a lot of work ahead of him, but his potential is undeniable. If he sticks to it, in 5 to 10 years we can see him contend for the biggest titles in the sport. They are the strongest brothers in Scotland, in Britain, in Europe, in the whole world.